not taking things for granted. Over the last few days, I've covered how we can start to identify some of the changes we might like to make to our life to make it one that we love living more, and how to start planning and putting things in place to make those things happen. But that's only part of the equation. And the other part for me is actual appreciation of what we've already got. Because that's a thing, again, we're never really taught to do. Every time I ask people what you're looking forward to this week and they say nothing or the end of it, I'll question that. I'll say, oh, you're not spending any time with your kids or your partner. You're not watching your favourite TV programme. You're not going to have a hot bath, a nice meal. You're not going to go for a nice walk. And invariably they're like, yeah, I'm doing those things, but they're standard. And I get that they're standard. But by taking them for granted, not only do we not enjoy them less, we then end up doing less of them, because ultimately what we appreciate appreciates. The more we focus on how much we enjoy certain aspects of our life, and the more we feed that back to the people that are involved, the more of those things that happen. If you tell your other half there's not a single thing that you're looking forward to this week when you're going to spend an amount of that time with them, you're basically telling them that you don't really value the time they have together. If you look forward to and appreciate the things you do together and tell that person, then you're way more likely to do more of it. So that's the lesson from today's video, about not taking things for granted. Look forward to the standard, the mundane, if it's fun and if it's enjoyable and it's something that you value. Don't take for granted the things you've done already. Don't instantly forget about them and put them off as expected behaviour. Every day, I have to write down between 3 and 5 wins for that day. And as I've mentioned before with many things, started difficult to start with, became infinitely easier. Because to start with, I just took those things for granted. I thought, well, they were expected behaviour. I planned to do them, I did them. What? It's not a win. But actually, it is. And the more you look forward to things, the less you take them for granted, the more you appreciate them and the people involved happening with them, and the more you recognise them as wins and to some degree celebrate and just recognise them, the more you will enjoy those things, and probably the more they will happen.